What's going on, guys? This is Josh, Fire by Night BBQ. We're gonna do a little pork butt video. I don't trim a lot on pork butts, even for competition. I don't trim a whole lot. I might open up the around the money muscle a little bit, try to help get rub around it, but that's about it. That's about all I do. I don't trim any of the fat cap. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that the reverse flows that I cook on, the reverse flow plate, it gets super heated, and that thing puts off a lot of heat. So in my mind, I cook fat cap down, so that's just an extra little bit of insurance to help keep that this piece of meat from drying out, from getting burnt. But since I'm not going to do a whole lot of trimming, we'll go through the anatomy a little bit. Excuse me. And we'll talk about this if you're going to do it for a comp or whatever. This is about a 12-pound bone-in Boston butt. Came from Restaurant Depot. If you'll look right here, that's your money muscle, and you can notice all the striations of fat running through that money muscle. Now that's where you get your moisture and get your flavor. You cook a money muscle right, and it'll melt in your mouth. I mean, it's a good piece of meat. So, if I was to trim anything, like if this was for a competition, I'd come in here and clean up around this money muscle, clean up that right there, clean up underneath it, and basically just have it isolated so I can get as much rub on that money muscle as possible. So when it comes time to put it in a box and get it sliced, you got flavor all the way around that money muscle. Like I said, if you watch some of my other videos, I'm not big on injecting, but I will inject a pork butt. It's a big mass of meat. I'm not necessarily worried about drying it out, but just about adding flavor as deep as I can get it. As far as injection goes, usually apple juice, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and whatever fruit flavor that I happen to fancy that particular day. A lot of people do peach. A lot of people do concentrated apple flavor and whatever. They're kind of hard to mess up as long as you don't go too far out of the norm. Further in, here's your money muscle, right around in this area right here. If you've ever heard anybody refer to tubes, pulling tubes out of a pork butt, same deal. You're just going to have to look for them when you start pulling it apart. And, this one's whole. I'm not going to cut it apart to show it to you. But maybe tomorrow, when this thing gets cooked and we break it down, maybe I can get a video showing you some tubes. This is for a customer pickup for Super Bowl. Like I said, we're not going to do a whole lot of trimming. You see any little errant pieces hanging off, probably a good thing to clean them up. But that's about it. Got a decent looking fat cap. It's not real thick. It's actually not as thick as I would like to have. But you deal the hand you dealt. So we're going to rub this thing down with our pork rub. It's our signature rub. It's what we use on everything. Great flavor, but it gives you a great color. If you follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, you'll see me post pictures, and there's a lot of people that can vouch for the color it puts on pork. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this thing rubbed, and I don't get real heavy, just enough to get it covered. But I mean, if you like a lot of rub, this is a big piece of meat. You can definitely throw the rub to it. But no matter how good your rub is, you can have good rub and have horrible barbecue. So let the flavor of the meat shine, let the flavor of the smoke shine. And that's it. I mean, that's pork butt for me. Plain and simple, short and sweet. This thing is gonna get cooked tomorrow, along with the brisket. I'm gonna try to get videos of it, maybe pit start up and putting them on, checking it periodically throughout the day. I'm gonna be cooking on my Lane 36 hickory wood. On 36, we like to cook a little hot and fast on it, 275, 300 degree range, and both that brisket and this butt will get done in around 6 hours. So we're going to be cooking, like I said, hot and fast, and it's probably going to get wrapped. Not necessarily to keep moisture in or anything like that, but our rub does have brown sugar in it. It does have sugar in the raw, and you cook too hot for too long, and it's going to start getting too dark on you. So if you're not concerned with it, it's not a big deal. But as much as I love it to taste good, I want it to look good too. So we'll get videos in the morning. We'll get this stuff on, and we'll get some videos up here pretty soon. But like I said, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Just search Fire by Night Barbecue and you'll find us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.